Hello dear students, welcome to CR Digital Classes. Today we are going to solve problems based on income from salary. Okay, so these are the long type questions that we are going to focus today. But before we proceed ahead, let's first understand that it is important that you have watched the video on the explanation of how to compute income from salary. Because as you understand, for this subject, it is important that first you understand the procedure of solving and then you can relate the same to solving problems. So the video on computation of income from salary is a detailed explanation on how to compute salary. What are the items that we should consider, what are the items we shouldn't consider, and all of that. So if that video is understood by you, then solving problems become very easy for all of you. So do not first jump on to watching this video where you're looking into solving of the problem. First understand the theoretical concept of how to compute income from salary, and then you can watch this video where we are going to compute income from salary in your long type questions. Okay, so now let's start solving this problem. So here, as you can see, this question has been asked in 2021. Now let's see what is the question. It is, let's read. Mr. Pratap, an employee of public sector company, furnishes the following information. Here we have basic pay, arrears of salary, advance salary amount. Then there is a small car that was provided by the employer, which was used both for official and business purpose. Then professional tax that has been paid, house rent allowance. Employee spent rupees 15,000 as medical expenses in a recognized hospital and the amount has been reimbursed. Okay. Then entertainment allowance is 42,620. Deduction also is given to you. Employer paid club bill, which is 5,000, and electricity bill 7,200. As you can see, all the values here are annual values. So we do not have to multiply them with 12. And you're supposed to compute the taxable salary of Mr. Pratap. Now, in the pro forma, as you all remember, the first thing that we're going to put here is salary. Under this item salary, you will have your basic pay, fees, commission, advance salary, arrears of salary. That means these amounts that you are going to see are going to come under the first head of salary. So that is basic pay, which is rupees 11,600. Then you have arrears of salary, which is 54,000. Then you have advance salary, which is rupees 10,000. Do you see any item as fees, commission, employer's contribution to RPF, or any pension scheme contribution? No. So that means these are the only items that will come here for us in this question under salary. The second thing that we have here in our pro forma is allowances. So under allowances, you have all kind of allowances which will come under this head. It can be dearness allowance, city compensatory allowance, house rent allowance, entertainment allowance, any of those. So let's look for those. Then in this question, we have house rent allowance. So this is our second bit. This is medical expense. Then we have entertainment allowance. Okay, as you can see here in the question, it is given to you house rent allowance is 25,720, of which the exempted amount is 12,500. That means 25,720 is the HRA amount and exempted amount is 12,500. So in this pro forma, we are going to write those values which are taxable. So taxable HRA will be equal to actual HRA minus exemption. So how much will that be? 25,720 minus 12,500. So that is going to be 13,220. Some students may have a doubt that when we are calculating HRA, there are some conditions which we have to follow. Then why aren't we following here? It is because in this question directly it is given to us that this is the HRA which is received and this is the exempted amount. That is the reason we are not calculating separately those three exempted conditions. Okay. Then next is entertainment allowance is 42,620 and deduction allowed is 5,000. So here 42,620. Now you may ask, why am I not deducting this 5,000 rupees? It is because if you remember, there are deductions under section 16 where the first deduction is standard deduction, then we have entertainment allowance and we have our professional tax. So there we will show our deduction amount. Okay. So these are the only allowances that we have. Now let's write our perquisites. So let's see what are the perquisites that are given to us in the question. We have one here for small car. This is our third. Then we have here employee spent rupees 15,000. Then club bill and electricity. So let's write about small car. Now as you can see here on the board, that small car was provided by the employer, which was used both for official and business purpose. Okay, so no amount is given. Whenever a small car is given to in the question where it has been used both for official and business purpose, then you will simply take the value as 1800. Okay, 1800 into 12. So whenever small car is used, the value of the perquisite is 1800. 1800 into 12. That is 21,600. So under perquisites, small car, it is 21,600. Then we have club bill, 5,000. Electricity bill, 7,200. These amounts are fully taxable. Club bill, credit card bill, electricity bill, water bill, all of these are fully taxable perquisites. Now you should have a question here as, what about this medical amount which has been spent by the employee? So as you read here, the employee spent rupees 15,000 for medical expenses towards treatment in a recognized hospital. When the medical procedure or treatment has been done in a recognized hospital, it is fully exempted. Okay, so this should come in your working note that since the assessee has paid the medical expenses in a recognized hospital, it is exempted from tax. Okay, so other than professional tax, I don't think we are left with any other item. So let's calculate our gross income from salary or gross salary. How will you calculate that? When you add all these values, you will get your gross income from salary. So let's calculate it. We'll have 11,000, 11 lakh 60,000 plus 54,000 plus 10, 13,220 plus 42,620 is 21,600 plus 5,000 plus 7,200. So your gross income from salary will be 13,13,640. Okay, so this is a gross income. After this, we have something called as deductions under section 16. Okay, where the first one is standard deduction, that is 50,000. Then you have entertainment allowance, that entertainment allowance which is here mentioned to you as exempted 5,000, that will come here now. Then we have professional tax. How much is the professional tax that has been paid? 3,200 per annum. So directly 3,200. So 13 lakhs 13,640 minus 50,000 minus 5,000 minus 3,200. So that is 12 lakhs 55,440. This is your income from salary. Okay. So as you all can see here, what did we first start with? We first started with the salary part, where we were looking for what are the items that will come under salary. So it is usually basic pay, fees, commission, advance salary, arrears, any of these amount that you see will come under salary. Then we will look for allowances, where HRA amount was directly given to us and the exempted amount also. So what did we do? We calculated the taxable HRA. Okay. Then the next allowance is entertainment allowance. Now, because the assessee is a government employee, it is given as deduction here. Okay. So first, whatever is the entertainment allowance, it is fully taxable as 42,620. Because the assessee is a government employee, again under deductions, we wrote entertainment allowance 5,000. Okay. Then we look for perquisites. There is a small car which was provided by the employer and it was used for official purpose. So 1,800 into 12. 1,800 is the perquisite value. Then club bill, electricity bill were given here. After we have added all of these values, we got our gross income from salary or our gross salary amount. Then there are some deductions under section 16. 3 of them. One is standard deduction, second is entertainment allowance, and third is professional tax. Standard deduction is either rupees 50,000 or gross salary, whichever is less. So here 50,000 is less. That is why standard deduction is 50,000. Then entertainment allowance 5,000. Why are we giving this as deduction? Because the assessee is a government employee. Then professional tax amount was given to us 3,200 per annum. Then we have deducted all of these three amounts from the gross salary. And the final answer that we have got is income from salary. So you will conclude your answer by writing, therefore Mr. Pratap's income from salary is rupees 12,55,440. Okay, this is how you will solve the problem. Now, remaining things which we have not shown in the proforma, but you know why we have not shown. Those things you will write in your working notes. Like for recognized hospital expenses, those will be visible or you should be writing in your working notes. That is important because the examiner needs to know that you are aware of the concept. So if your working notes are clear and well written, the examiner will understand that you know the concept, and if there is any chance that you have missed some value or your answer goes wrong, so at least for your method and your working notes, you may get good marks. So don't skip writing working notes. It is part of your problem. Do not neglect the working notes part. Okay, I hope you've understood this problem and you will be able to solve more problems better with practice. Thank you, dear students. All the best from SIA Publication.